Afternoon, folks. My name is Matthew. I have been asked to do a short video about how I'm finding quarantine. Um, I work in mental health and I see clients face to face, so working from home has been very different. A lot of change, so it's kind of been difficult to wrap my head around that as well as everything that's going on. So it has created a lot of uncertainty, and when things change quite quickly, you know, I find it quite stressful, quite anxiety provoking, unnerving, and for the past couple of weeks, I would say my stomach's been telling me the most. I kind of get butterflies in my stomach and it feels all uneasy. So that's how I know I feel a bit more on edge about everything. Now, I've been working from home for a week now and I feel much better. I would highly recommend that you get some form of structure. You know, I try and do something in the morning before work, and then I work and then do something in the evening. It's really important to create different spaces, so I like how I've got a separate space for my work, which is right here in my window. So this is my workspace, and over there is where I exercise, and that's where I sleep. So I try and separate as much as I can. I know I'm in the one room, but you know, they do say that you shouldn't do everything in your bedroom, but I don't really have much choice, so I guess it's just adapting. And it is hard to adapt. Some days I'm frustrated, some days I'm annoyed, some days I feel sad. You know, it's just emotions fluctuate all the time, but it's about what to do when you feel a certain way. So do I sit with this feeling and ruminate on it, or am I going to do something about it? And my kind of stance on it is do something about it, or acknowledge the fact that emotions change and they're fluid and you can kind of work through them. Within the structure of the day, I would recommend quite a simple, something like this. Yeah, that is my to-do list. So each day I have a to-do list, check things off. It's not about making me feel good, it's about making me feel like I've achieved something or I've done something, to fill the day out, because all the days start to feel like one. I had a birthday in quarantine on Wednesday. Again, followed the routine, felt fine, had people deliver things to my house. It was really pleasant and nice that everyone was so thoughtful, so thank you very much to everyone who was really thoughtful. The sad thing about my birthday was that somebody died of coronavirus on Wednesday, and I think because we live in the Isle of Man, things seem a lot closer to home. So yeah, it did put a damper on the day, and my heart goes out to anyone affected by that, and anyone who will be affected by it. So let's try and keep ourselves safe, follow the rules. You know, they're the things that we can control. We can follow the guidelines. They're there for us in black and white. Fair enough, the one exercise thing a day, yes, it's a bit, well, how long do I go out for? But if you get yourself out of the house, you'll feel much better. And sometimes I went to see my grandparents as well on Mother's Day. Not to see them, went to go and drop something off. A bunch of flowers, and they were just stood there in the window waving, and my grandma was all teary, so that was sad. They're over 80 now, but it's for the best. We have to remember that the reason we're being kept the way we are is because it's for our safety and it's for other people's safety. So just remember to follow the rules. They're in your control. Your emotions are fluid. They'll change. Do things that give you a sense of achievement in the day. Exercise. I'm a big fan of meditation. I know not everybody is, but just taking some moments to breathe and recenter yourself go a long way. So there are a few more recommendations, and that's how I'm keeping myself busy. So look after yourselves. Thank you very much for asking me to do something like this. I think sharing different ways in which people cope is really important. So yeah, look after yourselves, and thanks a lot.